Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jatarin Moore. On my channel, I am documenting my journey as a real estate wholesaler and a little bit of my lifestyle. You guys know I took a break from my wholesaling business because I ran out of money during my first time, in my business. So I made a lot of money and it was a lot to me, but it wasn't a lot to be sustainable. But I made that money and then I spent it and then I didn't have any more money, so I settled for Amazon. Watch this video if you haven't already. When I settled and started delivering packages for Amazon, I stopped wholesaling and I didn't wholesale anymore since then. So in this video, I'm just talking about all of the leads that I've abandoned since then. I picked up that pile. I gathered all of my old leads. I said, Jatarin, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed, but it's okay because I'm going to get through this pile and I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. But I did talk to a few of them. Here go the pile. Look at this mess. Y'all, what? Y'all know how we spread money, y'all? It's just like that. What? Look at this. Look at this. Hold on. These are leads. Look at my notes on the back. I was taking notes. Leads after lead after lead. I only followed up with 15 of them. I only called 15 of them because you guys, I work a full-time job now, so I have to squeeze in cold calling, but I make time for it now. So let me tell y'all what happened. So here are the statistics, right? So I called 15 people from this list. They ain't in this list no more. Let me show y'all where I put them. This here is my CRM. These are my girls right here. And they basically, you know what? I have a video showing them off. Check out this video if you haven't already. Watch how I organize all of my leads into my girls, okay? But this here is, these are little files. I ordered them right off Amazon. This is a annual one where it goes from January to December. I think I put some in here. See, yeah. Some of the 15 people I called today, I already started putting them in here. See, I'm gonna follow up. Let's see. Look at this. I'm gonna follow up with Raphael. When am I following up with Raphael? In June, June 2023. Somebody I'm following up with them in February. Who I'm calling in February? William. Get ready, Bill. William. I'm calling them back in February. Who else we got? I'm calling somebody in July. I'm calling Mark. Okay, Mark. We got Mark. So you guys see? I'm calling some people in a few months and then I'm calling some in a few days. These are the people, when I started calling them today, I started organizing my leads for when I need to follow up. Same thing I did 7 months ago, but when I stopped wholesaling, I was just going through. Not really, the Lord is always on my side. But I was just like, man, I need some quick money. So I thought Amazon Flex was the way. It wasn't the way. No way. Anyway, some of these people, they didn't even answer the phone. They didn't answer the phone today, but they thought I forgot about them. That's okay. I put them in my follow-up to call in the next few days, right? I'm going to call them in the next few days. Today I followed up with those 15 people and I actually talked to 7. So I talked to 7 of the 15 I actually talked to, right? One of them was a hot lead. Get out of here, Jatarin. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. It was a hot lead because I remember this specific property. I kept following up with them. Actually, he started ignoring me. Yeah, Mark was ignoring me. I think I added Mark to my pipeline in like February. Actually, I'm following up with Mark on Monday, on the 12th. Yeah, when did I add Mark? This say January 5th of 2022. I added Mark and I probably called him. Look at all of my notes. All of my notes. Listen, it was at one point I was calling Mark every other day and then I started calling him weekly. Nothing. He was ignoring. Do y'all know Mark is my hot lead? He's already had his properties appraised. He's very familiar with the entire process. So one thing I've learned is not to get emotionally attached to properties or to deals, but he is a hot lead because he told me that basically the property wasn't in his name. His family member that passed away, the property was going through the probate process, and now he's working with courts to basically get the property into his name, and he wants to sell it. He doesn't want anything to do with it. So there's where little Miss Wholesaler comes in. I'm going to follow up with him on Monday. I just said, hey, I'm going to give you a call on Monday just to see where you're at with everything once they come out, because he said they had to come out this weekend and do paperwork to get the property into his name and what have you. 1 out of the 7 leads was a hot lead. So that leaves me with what, 6? Okay. And then it was another guy. So I kept following up with him. I called and I'm like, hey there, reintroducing myself, seeing if he was interested in the property. And he goes, hey, I'm on a roof right now. Give me a call back. He told me to call him back in 20 minutes. So 20 minutes go by and I give him a call back. He was like, hey, give me a call back. I'm almost done. So then I give him a call back and he said the same thing. I said, you know what? I'm just going to follow up with him tomorrow. So then that leaves me with 5 people, okay? And the other 5 people just weren't interested. So I talked to 7. One of them was a lead. One of them kept telling me to call him back. And then the other 5 were not interested. The other 8 people, they just didn't answer the phone. So those are the people who you guys saw in my 1 through 31 day, my 1 through 31 day folder. I'm gonna follow up with them in a couple days because I called each one of those people who didn't answer twice and they didn't even answer on the second time, so I'm gonna call them again. Don't do this. I don't want you to do or make the same mistakes that I make. This is a no-no. This is a no-no. As you can see, I took notes. When I was following up 7 months ago and stuff, I took notes. You do not need to let leads sit. Don't do this. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care, what happens. If you feel like the business is not working, I don't care if you don't think you're, finding any good quality leads. Never do anything like this. Make sure you continue following up. Call 15 of them. I still got this whole pile to go through. How about a part 2, y'all? I want to let y'all know what happens when I call the rest of these people. I haven't got cussed out yet, and so far nobody has sold their property, but I only called 15 of them. I still have a whole pile of people left. So I want to get through this pile, and then I'll do a part 2 video. Enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's not that hard, and it also does not take that long. Also, hit the notification bell so that you never miss any time I upload any new content. And until next time, you guys, bye.